What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop New York, season 10, episode 6, I believe it is. First things first, just letting you guys know that the videos might be coming a day late. So you know I usually do my videos the day after the show airs, with the exception of Top of the Blogs. But anytime that I'm doing a show, it looks like I might be having to hold on to them because YouTube has been flagging my videos again, and I gotta wait till they approve the video. I cannot afford to have all my fucking videos flagged, you guys. So anytime they make changes to the system, it throws the algorithms off, and next thing you know, everything is getting flagged. And I'm imagining that in a month or two, all the kinks of that'll be worked out. But in the meantime, like literally, you know, with the exception of these past couple of days, like they'll go back into my older videos and flag them, which is not that big a deal because everybody has watched those videos by now. But now it's looking like they flagging the shit as soon as I put it up. It's Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives, and Power. So it's very frustrating, but you know, we done been through these things with YouTube, so I kind of have an idea how it works. But I'm really hoping that they get that shit worked out. In the meantime, yeah, we might be having to hold on to some videos. Some things I can't control, like I already have it up and it already have a whole bunch of views, and then they'll flag it, so I'll leave it up. But like when they immediately flag it when I first put it up, yeah, we gonna take it down, and it's just gonna have to wait until it's approved, which is frustrating because after a couple of days nobody gives a fuck about the show anymore, you know, and then you don't get as many views because it's not as fresh on people's minds. So that's kind of some of the things that you have to deal with. Life of a YouTuber. That's why I will never just do this shit full time, because it is too unpredictable. You know, my nerves are not built for it. But whatever, you guys. I just had to let y'all know that. The review. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys. So this conversation with Cyn and Erica. First, it starts out like it's going to be, you know, the same as last week, which was Erica just not even caring at all about Cyn's feelings. You guys were able to get me to understand that it's really not Erica's position to look out for Cyn's feelings, especially the way that Cyn and Joe treated Safari when they were all out at the, where were they? At the Dominican Republic or wherever they were. I forgot all about that. And they were pretty shitty to him. Okay. So maybe she's thinking about the way that they treated her man, and, you know, but I also know that Erica is just grimy like that anyway. Maybe Cyn is asking too much. I mean, I still think that, you know, you would just stay out of their business, considering the people that are involved. But, you know, I guess Erica's going to do what Erica wants to do. Now, Cyn gets a phone call because the baby is in the hospital, evidently. So she walks off with the phone. And then that's when Jonathan was like, you guys were once intimate with each other. He just keeps saying shit like that. Was I the only one that was getting uncomfortable with her? Like, she's now not bisexual. I mean, she's not lesbian right now. She's pregnant with a whole man's baby, you know. I mean, why do you have to keep bringing that up? You know, but he was just like, you know, you cared for her and you should understand how she feels. And, oh, I guess the light bulb goes off. All of a sudden, she's like, you're right. You know, maybe she shouldn't be doing the things that she's doing when it comes to Tahiri and Joe. So when Cyn comes back, you know, I'm sorry, the baby's sick. He's at the hospital. Erica's like, it's just been brought to my attention like 28 seconds ago. Yeah, she's wrong. You know, she's not really trying to hurt Cyn that way. Maybe she hadn't really thought about it 100%. And Cyn said, yeah, it is hurtful. You know, we're just trying to work out whatever we're trying to work out as far as us, you know, being together or not. You know, I don't really care if Joe and Tahiri are trying to be together, even though she does, because you wouldn't have went through all of this if you didn't care. Okay. But whatever. Erica apologizes. Okay, Jonathan was like, can you guys hug? And they get up and they give each other a hug, and Cyn rubs her stomach and all of that. So all's well that ends well. Now let's jump over to Yandy. Yandy says that she loves being a mother, but it's probably one of the hardest jobs that she's ever had. You know, she's a mother, she's a foster mom to infinity, and it's been difficult, but It's definitely worth it. Her man Mendices has been in jail. He was sentenced to 8 years. He's been in there 5 years. It's very difficult because she's a single mom, even though she is married. At least that's what they're telling us. So it can get frustrating, especially for their son that they have together. You know, he's the one that misses the dad's presence the most. So when he calls her, you know, he's just checking up on his family. And she tells him, yeah, it is frustrating. It's tiring. You know, I'm just by myself. I'm trying to do all of this work. You know, Yandy's been busy. And he says, well, I got good news. I was like, what is it, Mendices? I mean, we done heard this story so many damn times. And as of today, the nigga is still in jail. But we gonna go with the show. And on the show, Mendices says, yeah, he just got word that he's gonna probably be out, you know, next week. Yandy is like, what? Next week? She's so excited. You know, she's heard so many times. I said, girl, so have we. So many times that he's going to get out of jail. They've been saying it basically every season. He's going to get out early. And yeah, no. But now that she hears it from his mouth, you know, she really believes it. I said, girl, I wouldn't believe shit until I saw that man walking through the door. And I'm talking about without his prison garb on, okay? He might be on work detail or some shit, you know. So her man is coming home. Now we see her with Judy later on, and she tries to explain to us, you know, the bad history that she has had with Judy. I said, girl, we know Judy just fine. We know all about Judy. Okay. She says, even though Judy can be a whole lot, you know, she loves her son. So she wants to be out with Judy so she can tell her about, you know, Mendices' good news. I said, she didn't talk to her son. He ain't told his mama. I guess he didn't have enough time on, you know, on the books to get the call to mama. So I talked to your son and he is going to be home next week. Judy, really? What? I said, this is the worst acting. Your baby boy is coming home. Oh, she's so excited. Now, Yandy said, you know, DCFS came through the other day, did a walkthrough in the house. You know, everything is good. So we good on that end. But now I'm hearing that they're saying that a convicted felon can't be in a house with a foster child. I said, I am not even going to bring up the fact that you have a teenage foster child, a girl. And we know that Mendices has had some legal issues in the past with a young girl. He wasn't found guilty, but okay, we can't. I'm not here to be raining on nobody's parade. And nigga coming home and we happy and all of that. But I'm sure there's many people out there that are remembering that case, right? So you got this teenage girl there. He's coming home. You not sure, convicted felon and all of that. Why didn't you do any research on this beforehand? I'm hoping that this is just for the show because Yandy seems to be smart enough to know that you bringing a convicted felon in this. You should have been crossing T's and dotting I's the whole time to make sure that this girl is going to be okay, because who wants to rip a foster child, you know, from a home that they felt like they were going to be in, you know, for the rest of their teenage years until they're able to become an adult, you know? So that was poor planning on Yandy's part. And again, I'm just hoping that this is for the show because it seems like she would have had more sense than that. Judy was like, you're not going to have my son come home? And Yandy was just like, why would I have him not come home? Of course he's coming to his home. Okay, I just got to figure out what to do with the foster child. Infinity, I should call her by her name. So, yeah, we got to work that out. But I'm telling you, I just was like, yeah, we're going to keep our eye on Mendices for a while. I shouldn't laugh. Now, Janoski, you know, now that she's made the decision to be with old man Richie D, she says everything has been happening for her. He's making sure that he's calling in all of his favors. And today she's at a photo shoot. Rich has his friend Tone or whatever his name was coming there. And he was like, yeah, I was at the showcase the other day. You know, that you was dope. You was dope. I didn't really appreciate the shit that happened afterwards. You know, that was no good. Okay. Yeah, she's going to be remembered for that. All right. And old man Richie D already had warned her against that, right? We don't need that kind of drama. And she said that she has learned her lesson. So anyway, old man Richie D says, look, I done invited Fresher with a PH down here, so you can tell him that you're not working with him no more, because remember, she agreed to be exclusive, right? So we ain't gonna be pussyfooting around no more. You gonna tell him that it ain't working no more. You know, Janoski was like, I was really hoping that I would be able to do this privately, you know, but I mean, I guess it's no time like the present. So then Fresher with a PH comes in, hey, what are you so fucking excited about? He's so excited to see old man Richie D, I guess. And what's her name? Janoski. And now she has to look. This is what old man Richie D wants. You ain't had to be that rude. I mean, damn, you could have just been like, look, I'm just going to go with old man Richie D. But she got to tell him about all the shit that he ain't doing and old man Richie D is doing for her. And, you know, it's been months and all of this, and just kind of making the nigga look like he ain't doing shit. I mean, he ain't doing shit other than trying to get her body done and look like he might be trying to get in her pants. But later for you, Fresher with a PH. He was like, what? Like, you mean to tell me all that work that I've done on you and now it's gone, you know, to old man Richie D? Okay, all right. You ain't won the chess game, no, because he said he gonna go and find him somebody else that's as good or better than Janoski, because, you know, he can't go out like no sucker. So yeah, you want this to happen, you done made your bed, you lay in it. I said, child, she gonna lay in it with old man Richie D. I know he gonna try to get to that girl at one point. Maybe he might prove us wrong, you know, keep his worms to himself. I was just like, okay, you don't never know. As of now, Fresher with a PH, you know, he got work to do. And first things first, go on and tell his girl Jen, the groupie slayer, that he ain't working with Janoski anymore. She ought to be happy with that, you know. And damn it, he need to come home. Fuck, he living with his granny. He taking care of, you know, what he taking care of over there at Jen, the groupie slayer's house. Damn, he broke. He meets with her. She hostile as usual. I just wanted to let you know, I'm not working with Janoski no more. You know, she told me that she would rather work with old man Richie D. And she was just like, so you mean to tell me, here we go with this finger again. You mean to tell me that all of that work that you did was for nothing? You looking like a clown right now. He was like, a clown. I said, girl, he do look like a clown a little bit, huh? Just a smidge. He all offended that she didn't call him a clown and everything, but let me tell you something. Jen, the groupie slayer, has moved on to the next bitch. Okay, Janoski out the way. What about this bitch Jada? All in my DMs saying that you owe her $60,000 damn dollars. What is that? You been fucking that hoe? I said, girl, why are you wearing your nerves so thin with this Negro? Okay, like one of my rock stars said, let him cheat in peace. You know you ain't going no damn where. And he's just like, he ain't fucked her. She said, well, why is she all in my DM saying that you owe her money? Look, all she was is somebody that he worked with. That's all she was. Okay, well, you know Jen, the groupie slayer, don't believe that shit. He said, look, I need to come home because I can't afford to be taking care of all these households. She said, nigga, did you just hear what I said? I got a bitch all in my DMs talking about some money. You know you was fucking on her. Like, no, you cannot come home. You can tell me everything you want about it was being a business, but with the lies and the cheating, okay, I can't be sure that it wasn't all just business. Okay, so she can't trust Fresher with a PH. Okay, damn it, she gonna take the matters in her own hands. She gonna meet up with old Jada. They meet out on the look like a pier-like area, and it starts off okay enough, I guess. You know, she was just like, so I just wanted to know, what was going on with you and my man. And Jada at first was like, look, I'm not really trying to break up no happy household. I'm not trying. I said, well, girl, that's the first thing. Ain't shit happy over here. But anyway, not trying to break up a happy household, not trying to break up no marriages or no relationships or anything. I just know that he has $60,000 of my money and I want it back. Well, what does $60,000 damn dollars for? What you give it to him for? Well, he's supposed to be managing me, right? Okay, well, I give him the money. He's supposed to get this video shot. It's shot for $3,000. I had given him 10. Where the fuck my other $7,000 at? Okay, I said, well, that makes enough sense to me. Shit, You done kept more than half of the damn money. So that ain't asking too much. So then Jen was like, well, you got proof? Yes, I got proof. I sure do. I got receipts and everything. Jen was like, well, see, the whole problem is you came at me all wrong. You was all up in my DMs and you was all hashtagging me and saying that, you know, you paid for my body. She was like, well, you know, seeing as the nigga kept $7,000 of my money on one video shoot, and here you come showing up with a new ass and new titties and, you know, little tiny waist, which seems to be all what a PH cares about, right? Okay. And you can look at Jen the Groupie Slayer and tell that body is manufactured, but that's neither here nor there. I did pay for your body. Oh, honey, why she said that to Jen the Groupie Slayer? Bitch, you ain't paid for nothing. You ain't paid for nothing. She was like, girl, let me tell you about your man. Since you want to be all crazy with me, let me read these text messages to you. You expect me to believe that he took $70,000 in your year, in 1 year? You look like a dumbass bitch. Okay, well, I look like a dumbass bitch, and your man said that he loved me, that he want to be with me, that it's all about me and all of this, child. Oh, that really upsets Jen the Groupie Slayer. Oh, you're not going to talk about her man fresh with a PH. Oh, no, honey. When our girl got a little too close to her, Jen was like, you better not put your fingers in my face, bitch. I will kill you. I said, ooh, we done went from fuck you up to straight kill you. And Jada was like, come on, kill me. Because, you know, by now, the crazy 88s have rushed in. And they are separating the two. They get Jen the Groupie Slayer off, you know. She's like, watch me and my fake ass walk away. She said, your fake ass look real doo-doo-y. Why is it doo-doo-y? That shit was so childish and funny to me. Woo! Doo-doo-y. So anyway, Jen the Groupie Slayer walks off, and suffice it to say that Jen the Groupie Slayer doesn't now like Jada. Jumping over to Erica and Safari, you know, the wedding is in a couple of days. I said, wow, 1 week took 3 weeks to pass up. Wedding is in a couple of days. Safari's on the high. He's having a photo shoot for his EP. Straight. That was pretty good, you guys. Yeah, he's excited. He's got his girl there. She's cheering him on. You know, Tahiri comes in, and you know, Erica was like, I'm so glad you're here. I just want to tell you about this meeting that I had with Cyn the other day. Well, Jonathan got us together, and, you know, she started telling me how she kind of felt about me putting her putting you and Joey together. And, you know, I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of fucked up of me. I said, well, look at growth. Okay, God, I see you working. I see you working. At least today is happening, right? So she says, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. And Tahiri was like, well, I don't want to look like the bad guy. You know, yeah, that is kind of, you know, I mean, she didn't know they weren't together. So, but you look, she ain't really trying to be out there looking like she trying to steal somebody's man either. So Tahiri seems to be okay with it too. Again, all's well that ends well. Safari, after he tells us about his album coming out, and it's an EP, and he's focusing on that, and it's 8 to 10 songs and whatnot. So I said, child, we don't even want one of them, let alone 8 to 10. Actually, I kind of have liked a couple of his songs in the past, but anyway. He says that he's going to have a bachelor party. Erica's going to have a bachelorette party, okay? Hers is going to be Deep Inside is the theme. I was like, what? And then his is going to be Rock Hard as the theme. I said, oh, okay. Child, I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be real epic. Day before the wedding. Everybody's looking forward to it. Now, Safari, he goes to the gym. He's working out. You know, he likes to do his reps. Remember, he's all about the reps. Old man Richie D wants us to believe that his ass work out. He come in there all feeble looking. He's going to come in there just so he can sit down and talk to Safari, because the last time, you know, he's straight with Safari. But Erica didn't want to shake his hand, and, you know, it was a little drama there. So he just wants to reiterate to Safari that he is really happy about their relationship, wants them to be happy. So, okay, you know, we at the gym. He ain't worked out the first, but he's sitting down with a Safari, and he tells him, like, I I just want to really let you know that, you know, you and Erica being together, like, I'm really happy for you. You know, I did apologize for acting out at the reunion, okay? His sugar was off, child. He had his start like peppermints, yeah. So he was like, I'm sorry, that was petty. Safari was like, I mean, yeah, I believed you before. I know you sincere, you know, but you just got to remember, Erica crazy, and, you know, she holds on to a grudge, and, you know, they did have some bad history. So, you know, she ain't gonna let you cross her twice, and you already done pissed her off once, and really she's done with it. He tells him, as far as you and I are concerned, we good, okay? Can't really speak for the wifey, but me and you, we straight now. No, I'm sorry, straight. Now, the bachelorette party. First of all, it is in the same building. I was immediately annoyed. I really hope that these aren't going to be the kind of couples that want to do shit all together all the fucking time. Okay, let's hope that this was just for the show. And then I looked at the people that was there. I said, okay, this is just for the show. But still, it was so corny. Oh, we going to outdo the other person. First of all, I don't want to see what the fuck is going on at your bachelor party. Just like I don't want you to see what's going on at my bachelorette party. And honey, them bachelor parties can get real wild. You already see how this can be a mess. Now, Safari's side is very docile. You know, he got Joe Budden, Pap there, old man Richie D, you know, and there's other people there, but it's quiet. Ain't no music playing. Quiet as it's kept. Even on Erica's side, that shit look boring too. You know, everybody, hey, hey, they all throwing money and excited and all this. Ain't no music playing. I was just like, what? What is going on? Just the crickets. I was just so annoyed. So anyway, Erica's over at her party having a good time. Okay, got her girls over there, whatever, you know. And one of them goes up to her and tells her that old man Richie D is over there. Now, why the fuck y'all so worried about what's going on Safari's side, right? So the big Brutus one, you know, the big strong one, she was like, we're gonna go over there and tell him that he gotta go. I really wish my girls would go over to my husband's side and tell his friends that somebody can't be there. What the fuck is going? So, child, they go over there and they were like, oh, he gotta go. Safari was like, what? What are you talking about? Go back on your side. Ain't nobody listening to you guys, okay? And then somebody throws money at them. They like, hey, hey, throwing money at them. It was so corny because we ain't even got no music. The lights is up. Ain't a bitch around there with a thong or, you know, smelling like old J-Lo perfume and you know, got they damn 8-inch high platform shoes. Nothing like that. So this is stupid. Okay, even they all just looking, the men are just looking like, what is happening? Of course, Erica comes over there and oh, she's so upset. I said, oh my God, here we go again. I can't even tell them no more because I think she just likes the drama of being mad. And he got to deal with that because that's the woman that he chose to marry and supposed to be with for the rest of his life. So she's all upset. Why would you invite somebody who's been disrespectful to me in the past? It's like, you don't respect me. You're not loyal to me. And he was like, will you calm the fuck down? Quit yelling. Lower your voice. Let's just talk. You're making this a bigger deal. It's not a big deal. It's a big deal to me and such and such and such. I was just like, oh God, is this gonna always be them? Okay, she start crying, she pouting, he gotta go and make it right for her and all of that. I was just like, first of all, you wouldn't even have known who the fuck was there if you'd have had your shit somewhere else. Your friends, okay, big, strong Brutus, tell them all to just worry about what's going on your side. But of course, it turns into this big thing. She's so upset. She's crying and all this. I was just like, oh, Safari, you sure that's the rest of your life right there? All right, you guys, that is it for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. What is this? Hawaii? Child, maybe I might have spoke something to existence. Okay, manifestation. Mona, you been watching? Is the Samoans over there cutting up too? Anyway, you guys, let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel's for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.